The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo, has officially opened the J. Randle Museum Center for Yoruba Culture and History, located in Onikan, Lagos Island, for public use. Governor Sanwo says the state remains the centerpiece of tourism for music, film, art and culture in Africa.
The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo takes a tour of the J. Randle Center for Yoruba Heritage and Culture in Onikan, Lagos Island.
This is the future. So we envision that in the near future, this is what Yoruba work will look like. We have Osun.
The museum is a key part of the center commissioned last year by former President Muhammadu Buhari, which showcases historical, artistic and cultural artifacts of the Yoruba people.
If you look at this image I'm showing here, it's telling us the past, the present, and what the future can look like.
You're welcome. Thank you for taking time out to be here this morning.
After the tour, Governor Sanwo moves into the hall for an interactive session with the traditional rulers, creative industry stakeholders, and foreign visitors to discuss potentials in the tourism sector.
májèlé tíntìntín ní parapọ̀ médè tateru ń pa bí ọjọ́ ni tólùkọ́ àgbà pé vernacular lédè Yorùbá kẹ́nì kò má ṣe sọ́n yàrá kàwé akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó fárígámọ̀sì jẹ́ wá bí wọ́n sí ìyàwó ó jìyà ó jẹ́wé yá ó tún fowó oúnjẹ ṣòwò òtọ̀ràn báwo ni wàá ṣe máa pe chief ní chief rédíò ní rédíò shut up ní shut up àwọn akẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ bú sẹ́rìn yànjú.
The State Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture says the launch of the museum is a testament to Lagos State's commitment to preserving the Yoruba heritage.
This center, located in the heart of Onikan, Lagos Island, is a celebration of our rich heritage and the vibrant tapestry of Yoruba culture. This gathering reaffirms our commitment to preserving and promoting the invaluable history and traditions of the Yoruba people. The John Randle Center will serve as a beacon of knowledge, highlighting the profound contributions of our ancestors and the enduring spirit of our culture. Envision a space where the stories of our forebearers come alive, a place resonating with traditional music, showcasing intricate artistry, and sharing the vibrant narratives of our history. This center is designed to foster a deep sense of connection and pride among all who visit. Importantly, this initiative is not about preservation, it's about innovation. We invite our youth to engage with the reinterpret our heritage in contemporary ways, bridging the gap between generations and ensuring our culture remains dynamic and relevant. This vision has become a reality thanks to the collaborative efforts of dedicated artisans, historians, educators, and community leaders. The John Randle Center embodies a collective dream, a dream of unity, understanding, and appreciation of our shared cultural identity. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to this establishment, to this center. Your passion and dedication have been instrumental in bringing this project to life.
Governor Sanwo tells the story of Lagos's heritage back to the colonial era, emphasizing the importance of preserving and passing on Yoruba heritage to the future generation.
Lagos was a very strong heritage place until when Nigeria also came and we had to begin to shift and move around. And some of our own grandfathers and great-grandfathers were all indigenous of this place. But they have to now begin to shift out into the old western part of Lagos, western region, which is like Surulere and Ikeja and rest of. But he said so many instructors that we growing up, is even a taboo where you speak Yoruba. You cannot, they will punish you in school for speaking vernacular. Mokuro, they will punish you in school for, and that is where our problem started. So when I see them in Chokom now, somebody asking for reparation, our reparation is due long time before now. Because, that is a culture and an history that we should not have even forgotten anything about. So you can imagine we growing up struggling to even be able to speak our local dialect when in schools you are not even meant to say anything like that. So as a people, if not the likes of yourselves and the kind of reincarnation we're trying to build now, we're actually losing. We're actually losing it. So that's why, when we now talk about the history and the story of a place like this, this old area is a place where we can call maybe the 3 armed zones. During the colony of Lagos, down the road used to be the colonial, residence, of government, which is where I humbly reside now, which is the governor's residence, the governor general, just down the road. All of them are pedestrian. Across is, you see the race course. Race course, those times during the colonial is where they do their polo and they do their racing. It was all about them. Next to you see our Savior's Church. That is the church they go to. You see long tennis court. That is the tennis court that they do. So the John Randle here was now beginning to be for the indigenous local. That was why you have Yoruba Tennis Club, which is the first indigenous Yoruba club. That's why you have it there. Do you understand? So you have Island Club too there, behind there. So this was now like a place left for recreation for indigenous people. And so we're happy that we could preserve this particular location and we're turning it into an heritage site. We're turning it into a place where everybody can come back to and have a sense of ownership and have a sense of connection with. That's why when we go upstairs now to see our attempt at having the Yoruba Museum, it's still an attempt because the place is still work in progress. We now need everybody to bring back that inheritance. We need everybody that have access to that inheritance for us to bring it back and begin to build that heritage that we can now leave, for you and even people behind. Because now becomes an historic place, an historic site that will talk about our heritage, our history, our culture. And, like you said, yes, we just blanked out at some point as if nothing had happened. And we just move on into a new jet age and we're all, so internet serving and as if that's all we know. So the premises we have upstairs is our own attempt at bringing back that inheritance and showcase that heritage.
During the question and answer session, some of the guests engaged the governor on how the state intends to boost cultural tourism development.
How do you envision the J.K. Randle Cultural Center contributing to the regional cultural tourism development? And what initiatives will you champion to ensure its impact resonates across the 6 Southwest states, promoting unity, heritage, and economic growth?
We're deliberate with also christening this place. We never said it's a center for Lagos culture. We never said it's a center for Lagos art. We said Yoruba, meaning that by implication, by narration, we have opened up for everybody. And once you also go upstairs, you also see that the things that we have there is not a localized thing. You will see Obantala, you will see things that bring the entire Southwest together. And that's why I'm using this opportunity again, that we've opened this place for the entire Yoruba culture. Everybody and anybody that wants to either be a partaker, once Actified, they have things to donate or they want things to showcase for us. The center is going live now. Kudus, who is our center director, there's a program director that will also introduce, and the place is getting filled up. Access and communication are now going to be open. So all my brothers in other parts that are governors in other Southwest, I will also pass this information to them, and we'll be then once they come in, they'll be able to reach out to very big historic, sites in Southwest and make sure that this becomes, a place of home for all of them.
Glory of God, the benefit of mankind, all of us.
The governor declares the museum open for public use and appoints Mr. Kudus Onikeku as the director of J. Randle Center for Yoruba Heritage and Culture.